It's your girl Gigi and welcome back to my fabulous life. So y'all, I'm on here to basically explain a couple of things. Don't mind my face, I'm going to wash off the rest. But if you want to see how it looks by my favorite makeup artist, it will be in my description box down below of my Instagram and you will see the sexy look. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and basically explain some things that I'm going through. I want to be myself and explain kind of like my thoughts or whatever. Don't mind my mind, I don't know what's going on. But I kind of want to explain my thoughts of me going through my depression. And it sucks and it's really hard because some days I feel normal and some days I just feel like giving up on everything. I can honestly say my depression started when I was like in middle school. I used to get bullied for being plus size. And what bothered me is the fact that me being plus size, what bothered other people about that? Like, some people just made my life a living hell just because of me being plus size. And I'm just like, what does my plus sizeness have to do with anything? And for the record, again, I'm gonna say it again 2 times. I may sound weird. I have a tongue crib in my mouth, so some words may not be pronunciated correctly. But if you understand, understand. And you didn't understand because I'm not repeating myself. But back to the topic. It kind of bothered me the fact that me being plus size, I don't know what why it bothered people or what made them so upset on me being plus size, because I just always wondered, why did you just bully me because of my size? Like, I don't know, like I always wanted to ask my bullies like why. And like middle school, it was hard. I had my best friend. That's where I met my best friend. And then, but middle school wasn't as, it was bad, but it wasn't as bad as high school. Because high school, I was bullied from 9th through 10th grade. Some people may say that words don't mean nothing. And me being who I am and me having anxiety and stuff, words mean a lot to me. Like, your words mean a lot to me. It doesn't matter how you say it or where you say it, anything you say, I may interpret it or take it wrong. So that's what I struggle with, and it kind of bothers me sometimes because some people could say something and it can be nice, but I'll misinterpret it and I'll think, and my brain will like overthink that situation, and I would think that you're saying something horrible to me. So my depression kicked in more when I was in high school. And I think it was high school or middle school. That's where I learned that I didn't want to trust any guidance counselors or whatever the case may be, because I literally told this lady that I was depressed and suicidal, and she told me I was gonna be okay. And from that day, I just knew I could not trust going to somebody telling people my problems, because I was like, for someone, an adult, to tell a child while she's suicidal she's gonna be all right. And little did she know that from that day on was like the worst times of my life, because I literally just did not feel like living on this planet. And if it wasn't for the people that I did meet within those time frames, I don't think I would be here. And it really kills me the fact that an adult can tell you that you'll be all right. That I come to you, trusting you, saying that I'm suicidal, and you tell me I'm gonna be all right. So from that day on, I just chose to never talk to anybody who's a therapist or a counselor. I just told myself, why would I go down that path again? Yeah, maybe there are, you know, a couple of people who actually are genuinely people who care about you, but I just can't. And so high school, I went through the worst cyberbully. Someone literally told me, why are you still here? Kill yourself. And to this day, it's hard, but I learned to cope with a lot of things. And 9th and 10th grade was like the hardest time. And then after that time, I got bullied a lot online, like a lot. My mom didn't know that I was going through it until one day she seen me crying. She thought I was sleeping, but when she came in the room, I was literally in tears. And my mom talked to me, and that kind of made me feel better. But then again, it was hard because, like, I don't know, the depression just didn't want me to be happy. It just wanted me to be depressed. So after the 9th and 10th grade year, I was just over it. My 10th grade year was like the worst year. I went through so much depression, especially during summertime. It was like so hard. Like, I literally did not want to be on this earth because everything was just coming to me at once. I was getting bullied online. I didn't feel myself. People kept calling me fat, and it was like that time of me getting called fat so many times, it just stayed in my brain. And I always question people, ask people like, why did you say the things that you say, or why did you do the things that you did? But it's just like, I felt like I wouldn't get no answer of why. It was a boy that used to bully me so much, and then my senior year I found out he had a crush on me. I'm like, so you calling me fat, bullying me meant that you liked me? I'm confused because I just felt ruthless and horrible, and the fact that you had a crush on me was the reasoning of you bullying me. I found that to be very, very stupid. But my 11th grade year and 12th grade year, I wasn't as depressed anymore because I was in the band. And of course, me doing some type of dancing and stuff is like my outlet. So me dancing, it basically made me have a place where I can put my anger. And then after that, I was pretty much okay. But my college year, I was in more depression. Like, I just felt, I had a roommate, and for some reason her presence just made me feel so dark. Like, literally her presence, when she came in the room, I just felt a dark cloud just enter into my world. And that cloud was like horrible. Like, I really didn't want to be there. Like, I wanted to be gone. Like, I don't know, the presence was just weird. Like, it was like every time she came after a while, the presence, I just felt darkness. And it was like I was ready to leave the school, and it was just so much going on. I finally left the school, and of course I'm a college student still now. And during quarantine, I thought that I would be okay, but in quarantine, my depression kicked in 10 times harder. And I don't talk to anybody like about it. The only people who I talk about it is kind of like some close people. And with me being depressed and me not talking to people really showed who was there for me, because the people that I didn't want to talk to, like, when I'm going through something in general, I don't like telling people. I'm a Virgo. Virgos like to go through pain in silence, and it kind of bothered me because I would think that other people would understand, because I basically used to always say that, like, I could be going through something and I'm not going to tell you I'm going through it because I like to go through it on my own. And it's like this whole quarantine and me going through things, a lot of my friends that are supposed to be my friends don't even know that I was going through depression until I said it. And the people that I did explain it to were upset because I didn't want to talk to them. And it was not like I didn't want to talk to you because I didn't want to talk to you. It was this, my depression limited me on so many people that I wanted to talk to. Like, I did not want to be around 100 people. I did not want to be around more than 2 people. So it was like, I just kind of just wanted to be around a certain amount of people. And me doing that just made so many people upset. And I'm like, why though? And it's like, everybody goes through things. Some people don't even know that a person may be going through something without you even asking or checking up on these people. And it's crazy because I usually check up on people, and the fact that I would expect you to check up on me, I don't get that same love. It irritates me. So of course I'm not going to come to you when I'm going through something. You don't even easily just check up on me like a normal human being does. And it bothered me because I was going through so much, and I was saying I was going through it. Like, one of my friends, I told her, I said, I don't know what's going on with me, but I slowly feel like I'm not gonna want to be around people. I'm gonna say to myself, like, I feel it. Like, I just feel me not wanting to talk to nobody, me just kind of limiting who I'm gonna talk to. And she understood it, and when I did it, she was upset. And what are you upset about if I warned you before it happened? Like, I literally warned you before it happened, and when it happened, you should have thought, maybe, yeah, she told me about this. And then when I did it, I don't know why she's not talking to me. I don't know why she's saying to herself. And I can't even go through what I want to go through by myself and try to love myself. I struggle with loving myself. I struggle with looking at myself in the mirror. I did not like looking at myself in the mirror. Yeah, I may take a picture or look cute. I struggle with looking at myself in the mirror. I struggle with taking a picture and looking on myself and loving it. And I struggled with a lot. I could not look at a video of me saying something or doing something and me like smiling and being happy of it. I could not do that. Yeah, I may fake around and post some pictures and be like, yeah, I love this picture, this video, blah, blah. But most of the times I look at the video for like 1 second and I just post it. Shoot, I want to work on myself and actually love myself and actually appreciate myself and actually enjoy myself. But yeah, you're upset because I don't want to talk to you because I'm going through something and I'm thinking suicidal and wanting to stay to myself. But yet you're upset because I don't want to talk to you. It's like something has to give. Like, if you see, like, I'm going through something, you see your friend going through something, and they're telling you like, yo, she's going through something, when she's ready to talk, she'll talk. But you get upset that I am not talking to you. And it's not one person, it's multiple people. And it irritates me because I'm like, bruh, even me telling you myself, yo, I'm going through something, when I'm ready to talk, I will talk to you. And people still get upset that I'm not talking. Like, you're not helping. You're only making it worse. For the people who are irritating of me not talking, you're making it worse. You're honestly making it worse. Because when I say when I'm ready to talk, I will talk. When I'm not ready to talk, I'm not going to talk. You're not going to get nothing out of me. And people think that, oh, because we're close. I don't care how close we are. I don't have to tell people nothing. I choose to tell you because I trust you, because I care about you. I want you to know exactly what's going on in my mind to you, for you to keep me sane. I don't have to tell people. People don't have to tell people nothing. You just choose to tell the people. You choose to tell that person how you're feeling, what you're going through, what's on your mind, how are you feeling. You choose to tell that person. You can't force a person to tell you something. You can't. It doesn't matter how close you are. It is, because I learned a lot of people can be close to you, and a lot of people can be close to you to just be in your business, or they can just be close to you to actually genuinely be your friend. Because it makes no sense. Like, if I'm telling you I'm going through something, like when I'm ready to talk, I'll tell you, and you get upset because I'm not ready to talk. At this point, you're making me not even want to tell you at all. Screw how you feel, because obviously you don't care how I feel. And so these past days have been hard. I lost some friends, I gained some friends, and I'm happy about it, because I'm not gonna have people come in my life and make it even harder for me, especially with what I'm going through, especially with what I'm dealing with. I struggle with depression and anxiety. My anxiety kicks in worse and worse when I'm depressed. Last night I literally cried myself to sleep because my depression and anxiety both kicked in at the same time. And some people fail to realize, like, yo, let me handle myself. Let me figure out what I mentally want to do. Yeah, I'm talking to certain people about it, but I don't trust telling. I want to talk to a therapist or whatever the case may be. I want to talk to one of them, but I don't trust those people. I don't trust them at this moment, because I want to be able to go to somebody and somebody actually help me, and not me go to somebody and make me feel worse. Like, I'm just going through so much in my mind. Yeah, I'm happy sometimes. Yes, I'm learning to love myself. And it's crazy that now that I'm doing something exciting, me modeling, I love it, because it's making me learn more of myself, make me love looking at myself in the mirror, looking at myself in the camera, and loving myself, because I see my true beauty through all of the makeup, through all of that. I see my true beauty. And it's like, I'm trying to be happy, and the fact that I'm being more happy, that I'm doing more things to show my happiness, I'm getting hateful friends who are just upset because I don't want to hang out with you, or upset because I don't want to talk to you. Like, I'm going through something and I'm trying to make myself be happy, and people are upset. But at the end of the day, this world, you always gonna have a hater. You always gonna have that one friend that is your supposed friend and turn out to be not so supposed of your friend. So you lose friends, you gain friends. And then this time I lost some friends, and then I gained even more amazing friends. So it's like, what can I do? Like, besides continue to work on myself, continue to love myself, continue to build on myself, continue to do things that I wouldn't have expected myself to do. That's what I'm gonna continue to do. And for all the haters, read a dictionary, read a book, do something, work on your vocabulary, do something to make you happy, because obviously my happiness is bothering you. And for the bullies that bullied me, I honestly want to tell you thank you, because you honestly made me learn so much about myself and made me realize how beautiful I was, besides me being plus size. Because F the fact that I'm plus size, I love it. Like, what's wrong with me being plus size? What is affecting you? What is killing you? What is hurting you? I want to know what's bothering you. I want to know what's key. What's the problem with me being plus size? What's the problem? Because the fact that I'm the one that has to wake up in the morning and look at myself in the mirror being plus size, I have to be the one that's worried about my rolls and my stomach showing. So I want to know, what are you upset about? Because the last time I checked you, you're not in my body. So what's the problem? What's the tea, baby? Because I really want to know. Me being plus size, how is that bothering you? And it's crazy how now I'm learning to just embrace myself. And I wish that younger me would have known that, because I would have literally said, fuck all you. Like, obviously you're upset at me because I'm happy with myself. And it's crazy how I used to be happy when I was younger, and the fact that I used to just get bullied so much, it just made me become so angry and so angry and so angry. And that's why I feel like I have so much anger built up, because I just took all that hatefulness and just kept it balled up inside, and I never let it go. But now I'm letting it go, because I'm not going to continue to be depressed and continue to have so much stress on myself because someone want to be a hateful as person, because someone want to hate on their self, that they got to put it out on me. Because someone not happy with their self, they got to put it out on me. Because you don't love yourself, you got to put it out on me and make me feel like I'm shit, when the whole truth is I am the shit. The whole truth is that I am beautiful, and you're just upset because I love myself and you don't. And I really want to thank you, bullies. I used to get called a whole bunch of things. Fatty. Oh, I'm a cheeseburger away from being obese, and all this type of stuff. And those same people that used to bully me are bigger than me. The same people that used to bully me on this and that ain't even loving themselves, ain't even enjoying their life. I'm over here living my best life, enjoying myself, being happy, loving myself, embracing everything about me. But it's all good. I'm going to continue to work on myself. I'm going to continue to actually love myself and continue to see my beauty beneath all this. And I'm going to continue to just work on myself. Depression is not easy at all. It's not easy. Anxiety is not easy at all. If you are someone who struggles with it, I want to go in depth, but I don't want to go too in depth, because I would literally just be in tears the whole time. So, if you are someone who do struggle with it and wants somebody to talk to, or someone just to vent to, you can hit me up. I would gladly talk to you. I would gladly listen to you, hear you out, and basically just listen to wherever you have to say. If you gotta scream, if you gotta yell, if you just gotta shout, got you. I mean, I'm pushing on speaker while you're screaming, because you ain't gonna kill my ears. But if you are someone who do struggle with, and people, please check on your friends. Sometimes their silence can be something that's really eating them the whole time. I always tell people, when you ask me, hey Angie, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Hey Angie, how are you feeling? Honestly, I'm feeling like shit. That's two different things. So please check on your friends. Please check on your loved ones. Please check on the people that you love, that you care about. Because you never know what people are going through. And the fact that I see a lot of people that are suicidal, it kills me inside. Because it's like, you don't know what's going on in these people's minds. And the fact that your conversation can literally either drive them over the edge or wake them up. Like, you never know what somebody, or what is eating them inside. It could be you just telling them that, yo, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you are loved, to wake them up. You saying that you're beautifully, wonderfully made can wake them up. It's like, you never know what somebody is going through. Don't be a hateful friend, and don't be a friend that is upset when they tell you, yeah, I'm going through something, but when I'm ready to talk, I'll talk to you. Don't be a hateful friend and get upset because they don't want to tell you. It could be a matter of them getting their thoughts together. Maybe them talking to you, they don't want to just talk to you, and the only thing you're just hearing is crying, and they're not even getting to a point. You never know. Don't be that friend. Be that friend that be supportive. Okay, you're not ready, I'll be here whenever you are. And make sure you keep checking on them. Hey, how you doing? How you feeling? What's going on? I know you don't want to talk, but I just want to make sure that you're straight. It's just that simple. Like, there's so many suicides. Too many of them. And sometimes it could be a matter of you just bullying somebody and driving them over the edge. And for y'all bullies, get a fucking life, bro. Like, just because you're upset with yourself, why would you, The thing that bothers me is the fact that if I'm angry with myself and I'm angry that I'm not happy, why would I bring out my anger on the next person if I honestly know what it feels like to be angry, to feel like you're less than somebody else, to feel like you're nobody, to feel like you're shit? Why would I bring that anger out, the anger that I know is killing me, to somebody else? For them to be angry, for them to be upset with themselves, what's the purpose of doing that? If I'm angry, I want somebody to be there to help me out. I'm not going to take my anger and bring it out on the next person, or make them get angry, or take my anger out on them because I feel ugly. I start calling you ugly, knowing damn well you're so beautiful. What's the purpose? How is that helping anything? The only thing that's doing is making things worse. Because you never know. You bullying that person, you never know what they're going through. You never know what they're going through at home. You bullying them. What if their family is bullying them out as well? And then you go and bully them after that. You don't think that's hurtful? You don't think that's killing that person? Like, it makes no sense at all. No sense. I hear so much stuff. I see so many people that are depressed and that are going through something, and they just feel like they have nobody. And I don't know how it feels. Yeah, you may have family, friends around you, but sometimes it's not even a presence of people. It could be something in your mind, your soul. You just feel lonely. It's not you feeling lonely like you don't have nobody in this world. Because trust me, I have a lot of people. I have my family, I have my friends, I have my sister, my brother. I have all these people that do love and appreciate me. But it's a mind thing. It's like my anxiety literally will turn your sentence. You could say, me and you could be arguing and you say something, I would turn that whole argument, and imagine if they're wrong, I would turn that whole situation in my mind to the point where I make it seem like I'm the wrong one. That's how bad it is. So it's like, it's hard, and I'm getting through it day by day and learning to get through it day by day. It's a day by day process. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in days. It's not going to happen in days. It's not going to happen in months. It may happen in months. You never know. I've literally went through so much within months, and I've literally been blessed with so much within months. In this whole quarantine, I lost things, I learned things, I went through things, and I gained things, and I was blessed by things, and I went through so much. And I'm not gonna say, oh, I wouldn't go through this. I would go through it all over again. Because my blessings that are coming, I'm so happy to see them. Everything that I'm learning about myself now, that I'm working on myself, all this built up anger, I'm learning to get over. I'm learning to release. I'm learning to let things go. I'm learning all that. I would go through these whole months all over again. Yeah, quarantine sucked, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, shoot. I got blessed in so many ways. I learned so many things. I went through so many things. And yeah, it sucks, but it's an eye-opener. This whole quarantine was an eye-opener to me. So I'm not going to talk your ears off. I don't want to make this video long. So, whatever you want to see next, maybe if you guys want me to go in actual depth on what I'm actually really like, what's going on in my brain, I can explain that. Make sure I like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notification bell. And yeah, I know I look crazy with half the makeup done, but it's okay. I'm about to go wash it off right now. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all again pretty soon. I'm gonna try to do as much videos as possible. I was slacking, but I'm back on better. And yeah, make sure you gotta check up on your loved ones. And for someone, whoever is watching it and they're going through depression, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be okay, but it's gonna get better. If you need somebody to talk to, you can always hit me up. If you are male, you are handsome, and you are loved, and you are cared about. If you are a female, You are beautifully and wonderfully made. My sister always tell me that every time, and I love her for that, because that literally stay in my brain. Most of the times when I am going through something, I always say I am beautifully and wonderfully made. So ladies, if you are going through something, and male, if you are going through something, you need somebody to talk to, I got y'all. I could be your ear. And if you are new, my name is Gigi, and welcome back to my welcome to my fabulous life. I'm a plus size female, and I am going to be, of course, now talking about all my depression and everything that I'm going through. You'll see more videos on that, me overcoming it. If you want to see some more videos, comment down below what you want to see me do. Cause I'm back and I'm better. Well, I'm back and I'm getting better. No, I'm back, I'm better, but I'm back and I'm getting better. And yeah, it's hard, but yeah, it gets better over time. So I'll see you guys again, and I hope y'all enjoy yourselves.